Hi, good evening. Welcome to WealthMills Securities weekly market wrap. Uh, I ask your apology and excuses because last 4 weeks we have not given our weekly market wrap. The reason is primarily I have been traveling very extensively, meeting different promoters of the company and different managements of the company past 1 month. So we could not able to update you the weekly market wrap, but we have been in touch with various modes with all our investors, informing about the market conditions and what's going on the markets. So if I have to sum up what's happening in the market, uh, markets touched all-time high and they are right now on a consolidating mode. But when I have to say, you might be observing when Nifty and Sensex touched all-time high, and you might be thinking and looking at your portfolio, what's happening in my portfolio. The primary reason what led the stock market to go up, the Nifty as well as Sensex to go up, if I have to analyze the data, only 9 stocks in Sensex, which constitute around of 30 stocks, only 9 stocks contributed 90% of the move in the entire rally of the market. Only around 16 to 17 stocks are rallied during last 6 months. So there is a lot of lull in mid and small cap stocks. If I have to sum up, there is a wide gap between the valuations of large cap stocks and there is a wide gap between mid and small cap stocks. If you ask why the mid and small cap stocks such a gap is there, why when there will be a rally in these mid and small cap stocks, I need to bring to your notice 2 points. One is, as you are aware, the GDP growth rate of India, of course, India claims to be we are one of the fastest growing economy and we are aiming to become a 5 trillion economy, but the current growth level is currently at less than 5%. Exactly you can say it is 4.5%. So when economy takes a soft landing, the main when there is a slowdown in the economy, the stocks that are going to impacted are the stocks which are operating in mid and small cap level, the stocks which are less than 1,000 crore market capitalization. These are the stocks are get exposed to these kind of shocks in the economy. So there is a lull, but if you observe the Indian market trend starting from 2004, 2009, 12, 14, whenever there is I can't say it is a slowdown, but whenever there is a slide in the growth rate of Indian economy, Indian GDP is concerned, from there we observe rallies in stock markets. So you might be observing why these Sensex and the Nifty keep on going up, are trading at all-time high level. The reason is the money is chasing few stocks, the FII money as well as the domestic money that's chasing these few stocks and fueling the rally in stock markets. But what we anticipate in the days to come is market will gauge the valuation gap between the large cap, mid cap and small cap, and eventually always the money will chase where the value is there. We believe the stock which you invested, there's a significant value and the money will chase, and they are going to give better returns in the days to come. I always quote, okay, what a large cap stock uh, uh, will deliver uh, in a span of 3 years, the mid cap stock will deliver in a span of a year. For example, I just want to take this example. Don't take it as a recommendation. Of course, we have positive stance on Reliance Industries currently with the due to the changes in the pattern of the business, what they do, and how the company is transforming from a petrochemical business to a retail company, and from retail company now a telecom to a technology-led company. So we have a significant positive stance with respect to Reliance Industries. The market cap of Reliance Industries is currently at 10 lakhs crores. This is the largest company in terms of market capitalization on Indian stock markets. But last 10 years, Reliance Industries stock, the market capitalization have given, the stock have performed 3x return. That means the stock have become, last 10 years it have become 3 times. But if you have a quality stock in your portfolio during this 10 years period, that stock would have given a 5x above kind of return. So these are high beta stocks. They tend to go up and down on a high ferocity. But if you stick to a quality mid and small cap stock in a longer term, it can create wealth to your portfolio. So it is not just a get quick rich overnight program. It is a marathon, and when we stick to a company for a longer period of time, it will create wealth to your portfolio. And coming to the current factors that are influencing the market at present. First thing is, there is a wide anticipation from the market from the recent Reserve Bank of India monetary policy. There would be a rate cut, interest rate cut, but due to high inflationary pressures, as inflation is currently above 5.54%. Of course, RBI's comfort level is 6%, still below RBI comfort level, but it is in the narrow range of RBI comfort level. So RBI have maintained status quo in terms of reducing the interest rates in India is concerned. So that have some impact on the economy in terms of the banking as well as financial services sector are concerned. But government have been keep on pushing and very proactively pushing some incentives towards the NBFC sector to create greater liquidity towards NBFC sectors. So these factors will give some sort of comfort to the markets, and as you are aware, whenever there's a growth slowdown and from there we are anticipating a rally in the markets. So in a few days time we'll be moving from December to we'll be moving from January 2020. Market will be anticipating the growth rates that are going to come for the financial year 21 and 22. That's what the foresight market will have, and definitely there will be a revival in the economy. Definitely there is a growth revival in Indian economy. So market will try to discount those growth rates starting from now onwards. That's why you can see such a ferocious moves in the market. If you observe today, last week markets were flat or they came down, but whatever be the losses that made during last week, market could able to recover. Today in a single day, Sensex is up by 400 points and Nifty is up by more than 100 points. So these are in terms of the domestic factors are concerned, as well as international factors that are influencing the market. Currently is crude is at a very comfortable level, and market has been waiting for a Brexit resolution. As you are aware today, Prime Minister Mr. Boris Johnson elected as with a greater majority in Britain. So and the Brexit implementation will be smooth in the days to come, and there will be a very quicker Brexit implementation. That will have some influence on Indian sectors like the stocks which are linked to the Brexit deal, the Tata Motors and Tata Steels and the companies which have more exposure towards European region. They are going to get benefited. We have interest in a company by name Mothers and Sumi, where our clients are holding a position in Mothers and Sumi. So that's going to be a positive factor for a company like Mothers and Sumi. uh, and and also the much awaited trade deal between USA and China, that they're going to sign the primary deal of US China deal in couple of days time. So these are the positive factors that are influencing the international market. So by and large, what we are anticipating is we are watching towards as today there is a press conference announced by the Finance Minister of India at 3:15 today. Market was anticipated. Different news were floating here and there, looking towards some incentives from the Finance Minister's speech, but there are no major developments or major stops from the Finance Minister. What they have briefed is today they just acknowledged and they just briefed the previous measures that they took, and what is the state of Indian economy. They brief it to the investors. But what we are positively looking forward in the days to come is the budget. We are waiting for the budget. There will be greater stops towards Indian capital markets and to revive the growth in Indian economy. So we are quite optimistic towards the Indian market. They are going to do well in the days to come, and stocks which you hold in your portfolio will do well. Have patience. That's what from me and my team at WealthMills Securities. We'll be keeping on posting you about the updates about what are the factors that are influencing the market. And I can say one thing: this is the right time to build a portfolio. When the government is banging and the government is targeting a 5 trillion Indian economy from the current size of 2 trillion economy, there are ample opportunities that emerges at various sectors. So stay invested, invest for long term, and definitely you are going to create wealth with Indian markets. That's all with me. Signing off, Kranthi. Thank you.